Hey there, Ventex here. Welcome to a new video of Hunters Corp. Now, I've done a lot of live streams, but this is my first video of this game. It's a lot of fun. I'm enjoying it. A lot more difficult and scarier than Phasma, I would say, but it doesn't have to be difficult. This game actually has a very simple strategy, and I'm about to show you that here, now, on the Lost House on Extreme, minus the E, Extreme Ghost Hunter mode. Let's go. So the difference between Extreme and the other ones is that you use all of your own equipment, so there is a high risk, but you also can make a lot of money. I just did a round right before I'm doing this one. I made 562. I didn't show that because I was missing some items, and I just had to guess at the ghost type, or the exorcism, I should say. But that's pretty easy to do as well. But let me go ahead and show you the strategy. So let me get all the equipment in here. You only need like one of everything to really do the extreme modes. It helps if you have multiple cameras and stuff if you want to get a little bit more money, but you don't need it. I like the occult sniffer for that money as well. Spirit box, the writing book, let's get the exorcism book, instant camera, probably 2 of those just in case. The crucifix, spawn a bunch. Mary, spawn a bunch. Neutrino gun. Alright, now I gotta dig through this crap, get my flashlight. So every time I start, and this is a good way to do it, I've realized. Every time I start with a flashlight, a Mary, and a crucifix. So the flashlight is just in case I need it if it pops too many lights. Usually just throw it down right here. Mary, put down right here at the start. Okay, there goes one light. And the crucifix you want to put down right by Mary, sort of, kind of. Maybe a little bit more towards the center. Ugh, that's too far out. You want to place it closer to the door. And I don't know where that went. That went outside. I don't know how. There we go. That's fine. So this way, if it does hunt you early, you can run back to the start and you'll be safe right here. You don't have to run out of breath and then it catches up to you before you make it to your van. This way, if it's a revenant or a child, Mary will stop it. Or if it's anything else, the crucifix will stop it. So now I can actually go inside, start looking around, start figuring out what I want to do. Now, typically, before the ghost can really get ramped up, I'll go ahead and grab the occult sniffer and the flash and this camera right here, the camera photo. And I'll go look for all my occult items early. Just for some extra money. Plus, if there is an exorcism that requires you blasting an occult item, it's nice to have it outside already, as opposed to having to run around inside to grab it. Right now, that's all I'm doing is looking for these occult items. Using my occult sniffer. Invisible bike. Yep. Now, a lot of these items like the bike are usually there, so if you see it that it's not there, it could be invisible, or sometimes they just don't spawn in, so you just have to kind of make your best guess. There's that cat again. Oh, is that a shadow? Yeah. So we have a shade, or shadow. Any of these? Yep. Is it this one? Yep. This one's a cult. Okay, so we have 2 occult items. That's money right there. Let's see if this one's occult as well. Okay, so it's about ready to start hunting. Since I know it's a shade, I'm just going to take Mary away. She's kind of useless. She just gets in the way right now. Let me drop off my stuff right here. So since I know it's a shade, what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to load up on crucifixes, and I'm just going to either alternate them, and I'm always going to keep one on me. As long as I have a crucifix on me, I'm safe. So what else I'll do is I'll go ahead and spawn a bunch more. I know what ghost I'm dealing with. I'm going to go in prepared. As long as you're going in with defense, you're safe. Alright, so I might go ahead and sub this crucifix out, because it's been out here for a little bit. And then I'll grab this one. Great. And now I'm going to go in there with the occult sniffer and my camera and a crucifix. Now that it's ramped up a little bit, I can find my occult items in peace. Oh, great. Here we go. Is that invisible? No. But it is occult? Yes. Nope, it's not. So that means a ghost could be up here. I think it is. Ah, no, it's invisible pot right here. Okay, so I'll keep that in mind. We'll come back with the flash cam for that. For right now, we don't need to. We can just keep going while we got our light here, or our crucifix here. Speaking of the lights, it's like this ghost is popping all of them. Can't get a break. Here we go. Yay, a light that didn't pop. Fantastic. There we go. Anything over here? Nope. Nothing over here. Alright, that leaves us with one more room. Is it the horse? It is the horse, of course. Let's go ahead and bring the horse down. Right down here. So we have another occult item. Now, is it only the horse? See, I'm not afraid of this extreme ghost because I'm always having a crucifix on me. You can come at me, ghost. That's okay. Perfectly safe. Now, what's not safe is if the... That's the invisible item. If the crucifix in your hand runs out, then you're in trouble. So, in that situation, what you might want to do is might want to just sub out your crucifixes. So I'll go ahead and grab this one. Hopefully that's the new one. Alright. I don't need that anymore. I already know where the invisible item is. So I'll go boom. Get it out of my face, shadow. I'm recycling the crucifixes, but I always have one that I can rely on. And there's one at the door, too, in case I need to make an escape. Alright, let's start bringing our items back. Now that we have all of the occult items, if we do have to neutralize an occult item, we're prepared. But now I'm going to leave my flash and this camera here, and I'm going to start getting my evidence. So, let's go ahead and grab the spirit box, and we'll grab the Mel, and we'll keep the crucifix. Let's go ahead and spawn some more. The only downside about extreme, as well as using and losing your own items, is that you have to use a lot of these defense items. The ghost is going to shred through them. Negative temperatures, great. Like to see that right away. Okay. Spirit, can you hear us? Spirit, can you speak? Spirit, can you hear us? So those are voices in the house. Because it did it without the box. Spirit, can you hear us? That's how you can tell spirit. There's voices in the house. Doesn't need a box to communicate. Let's go ahead and grab the EMF in the scanner now. Boom, and... Where's the EMF? There it is. Got it. So we're getting all of our evidence now that we got all the occult items. Actually, I should start bringing some of them back as I make my way back. Any EMF? Nope, no EMF. It is going to be the scanner, though. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and drop off this crucifix here. We'll probably grab a couple more just to be completely safe. Extreme, you definitely want to be overprotective when it comes to using your items. Use them pretty liberally. You don't want to die on this mode and lose everything that you have. So, back inside, we're going to drop down to cam real quick for the objective. Great. Alright, we're going to switch out these crucifixes. So I'm going to throw that one down and grab this one. Perfect. And then I'll keep this one in my hand. So it's trying to do the scanner now, and while it's doing the scanner, we can go ahead and do other stuff. Which I like to get pretty much everything on the board if I can. So ERR, MEL, and the EMF. No, the EMF's not going to work, so I don't know if we can do that one. Because it didn't do anything when the spirit was nearby. So, let's go ahead and grab our thermometer. Oop, oh, that's not it. Come here. And then we'll go back and grab the MEL, which I think is on the porch. Pretty sure. And we'll get a higher reading, higher than 10. And we'll go ahead and get the ERR on the thermo. There's the ERR, the error. We get higher than 10. 8. Maybe one of the items will have higher than 10. Oh, he just threw my camera. Thank you for that. How do you like that? Let's try these items back here. Maybe we get higher than 10. Here's one. Ooh, so close. 8.9. We got some more items. What else do we need? That's pretty much it. So writing is the only other piece of evidence, and the scan should be done soon. So let's grab our writing book. I thought the pencil was already gone. I was like, wait. Can I get the mail out here? No, I left it in there. That's okay. So we have P9350 in the scanner. So we're just going to go to scanner, P9350. Spirit, can you write? Spirit, take my pencil. Spirit, can you write in the book? Spirit, can you write? Spirit, take my pencil. Okay, I'll just leave it down on the ground. Hopefully it does something with it. Let's take these items back as we wait for the spirit to maybe write, maybe not. If it doesn't, then we'll start exercising it. Here we go. Where's the mail? Right here. Are any of these above 10? No. I need to get one above 10. What about this guy? 8.89. Oh, don't tease me. And this guy? No, none of them are above 10. That's strange. And the spirit's not above 10 either. You will. You don't have to try to like min-max stuff. You'll get plenty of money regardless if you get all of the objectives or not on this mode. It's still over here, just hanging around. Okay, tricycle, let's get in the van. I'm gonna ride on this. My neighborhood. Everybody's gonna watch me. It's gonna be awesome. 8.1, 8.3, 8.0. Can't get that 10, unfortunately. When we looked all inside the house, there's no more items. Is that? No, that's not used up. It's still around. Here it's like right here, but it's not giving us that much. If your screen goes blurry, you can just go back to your defense and you're fine. Alright, so according to this so far, the pencil is still there, so that suggests there's no writing. Now it is alpha, so there are bugs, so sometimes I've had writing even though the pencil is still there and there's nothing in the book. But the best way to figure it out is just to start exercising it. So we have to get a flash, we have to use the incense stick in the haunting room, which has the bushes, the ghost orbs. And we have to recite the exorcism. So let's go ahead and grab the other flash cam. That's why I brought two, because it usually most of the exorcisms I've seen involve the flash cam. Go ahead and hold our crucifix just in case this one runs out. You who haunt this place, in the name of the Lord, I command you to go back to where you came from. Let your soul return to the earth, let your body return to dust. It'll be the will of God. Okay. That's one. Now I need to get a flash. Spirit, where are you? Spirit, can you hear me? Sometimes I like to make it talk just for fun. Now, even though this game is pretty easy if you know how to manage your defense items, it's still a lot more scarier and I think therefore fun. There we go, just gotta take a picture of it in the dark. And lastly, we have to use the incense sticks in the bush room. So let's go ahead and grab a new crucifix so we're completely protected. Let's grab our incense sticks right here. Thank you. And then where's my bush cam? Here it is. Alright, so with this we'll go ahead and use, let me see our photos. We got invisible cursed object and haunting origin. That's a good picture of the ghost. I don't know why I didn't give me credit for it. Alpha, that's why. That is why. Okay, so to find the bush room we gotta find the ghost orbs on the cam. So I got crucifix, so I'm completely safe right now. Now, I do think this is harder than Phasmophobia, even though I know how to manage the defenses, which is really all there is to it. Because there's always the chance that the crucifix I'm holding goes out when I'm deep inside the house and I have no way to get to safety. That's always a chance. There, I think I got the ghost finally. I'm out of pictures though. There's a ghost orb, so we'll come here, we'll light it up, we'll wait for them to finish, and then it should be done. Should be exorcised. Hissing at us because it doesn't want to leave. Okay. Woo, okay. So now we know that there is another piece of evidence because it didn't completely exorcise it because it didn't sparkle. Now we tried the EMF reader and that didn't work. So since it's not the EMF, we can pretty safely assume that it has to do with writing and the book just didn't work. Which it happens. This has happened to me a lot of times, but it's great that I can show you an example. So what do you do in this situation? Well, the writing only has two different options for exorcisms, depending on what it is. And then you just kind of guess what it is. There's not a really good way. Now we can go look inside and see if there's any wall drawing or wall writing. But typically the pencil is supposed to leave the book and it hasn't. So that might not happen. So here the symbol picture writing. We can see we have to throw holy water on it. And if it's textual writing, we have to neutralize the summoning pentacle with a bottle of holy water. So those are the two things. Because if we go to wall writing, neutralize the summoning pentacle. Wall drawing, throw holy water. So that's it. The two exorcisms we have to do. So let's go ahead and start with the easier one, which is just throwing some holy water on it. If it works, then great. If not, we'll go around with our camera, look for the summoning pentacle, take a flash of it so it can appear, and then throw holy water on it. Pretty easy. Here, where are you? Maybe I should go ahead and grab the camera now. I think it's inside, isn't it? Is it here? Start making noises. I'm trying to see it. There it goes. I didn't even have to break it. Look at that. 2 OP. So that's when you know it's exercise, when it does that. So we know that it's either symbol picture writing or it's wall drawing. Now we can go around here and see if there's any wall drawing. Let me grab the camera. Some people think it's invisible. So far I haven't seen invisible wall drawing, but it is alpha, so I'm open to the possibility of anything happening. So we'll go back inside. Now that we've exercised it, we're completely safe. Don't worry, that's our footsteps. So I'm looking at the walls. Don't see any writing. Supposedly it could be on flat surfaces too, like tables, but we'll look around. Or it should be drawing, actually. It's hard to see. I wish the lighting was better. That's the one thing that I also think Phasmophobia has over this game, is Phasmophobia has such good lighting. However, on the flip side of that, Phasmophobia doesn't really make use of its lighting because there's still ghost orbs, even if you exercise it. It's so strange too. But Phasmophobia doesn't really make use of its lighting because if you play on professional, which is pretty much the only way to play, it's like no point in turning on the lights. Even if it's a Hantu, which moves faster in the cold temperatures, it's not a threat once you know what you're doing on that game. None of the ghosts are really a threat. Even the Revenant has become less of a threat for me. So I don't see any wall writing or wall drawing. We can look outside real quick. There's a little porch out here, but I doubt it. I doubt it. Yeah. So at that point, you just kind of gotta make your best guess. So let's go ahead and go with symbol picture writing. Actually, I think that's pretty reliable. Let's go with wall drawing. So let's throw holy water. Let's just say that, for argument's sake, that the pencil is gone, but it still looks like it's there, which I've had happen before. I've also had it, though, where I have a crucifix down here like this, and it's burnt up like this, but it shows like it's still brand new, like the one in my hand. So that's another reason why, even if the crucifix down there is still good, you still might want to rotate it, because it could not be good and it could just be tricking you. Now, I think that's a bug, I'm pretty sure of it, but that'd be cool also if it wasn't, if the ghost was literally tricking you to make you believe that you were safe. So we got everything we could. The EMF didn't work. The OCC, I kept measuring everything I could, like with the ghost and the occult items. I didn't get anything above 10, and I didn't really care to go around the house and look. So we got everything. Exorcise the ghost. We got a few photos in here. Ghost photo, 3 stars. Haunted origin, visible. If I had another camera, I could get some more photos for a little bit more money. But I'm not huge when it comes to min-maxing on these type of games in particular. So there you have it. Extreme Lost House. It's very simple, very easy. And you could do that in all the maps. Now, the bigger maps are more difficult when it comes to finding an occult item, but as long as you have a crucifix or a Mary with you, you can run around the map looking for that occult item at free will, no problem, no difficulty. Just make sure you drop that Mary in a way that it doesn't tip over, because if it tips over and it's a Revenant child, that's it. Let's go see our winnings. 600 money. That is a lot of money. Easy money. 405 experience. Nice. So we'll hope you guys enjoyed that. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, check out the Discord merch and the Twitter down in the description. I'll see you guys next time.